Hi everybody, in this morning video from Liver Live, I will bring the latest Liverpool update. We'll start with Liverpool set to appoint Pedro Marques. Liverpool's owners Fenway Sports Group, FSG, are reportedly set to appoint Benfica technical director Pedro Marques as part of their restructure following Michael Edwards' return to the club. Edwards came back to Liverpool last month under the role of CEO of football at FSG, where he will head up daily operations for the Reds. As part of his new remit, Edwards will also oversee FSG's desire to acquire a second football team, with the American group set to dip their toes into the world of multi-club ownership. And, according to The Athletic, Marques, who FSG hope will provide skills and expertise on their multi-club ownership aims, is closing in on a deal to join the group. Marques, who hails from Portugal, would be hired by FSG instead of Liverpool, and they will also look to utilize his expertise in global talent spotting. The Portuguese started off at Sporting Lisbon in 2004, working across coaching, performance analysis and recruitment before he joined Manchester City as a first-team analyst 6 years later. At the Etihad, he worked with former Liverpool sporting director Julian Ward before switching to a role at City Football Group, CFG, where he held a coaching and analysis lead post. Man City are part of CFG alongside 11 other clubs including Girona, New York City and Melbourne City. The Athletic report also claims Marques' vast experience in a multi-club model will be utilized to help FSG search for and manage a second club. After leaving City, Marques moved on to Benfica in 2018 and became their youth technical director. His stock has continued to rise since as he moved up the ranks. Arsenal and Newcastle eyeing Liverpool target. Arsenal and Newcastle United have both reportedly made checks on Porto's Alan Varela this season. The Argentine has had an excellent first campaign in Europe since arriving from Boca Juniors for just $8.6 million last summer. He has already been likened to ex-Liverpool midfielder Javier Mascherano, and Foot Mercato reported last month that the Reds were considering a move. Varela has already impressed against Arsenal in the Champions League this season. According to HITC, he has been watched by Gunner scouts on other separate occasions, while Newcastle is also keen on the 22-year-old. Porto is expected to demand around $75 million, £60m to €70m, for Varela, and want to make a huge profit on the player. It is also claimed the Premier League pair have also been making checks on his teammate Ivan Nilsson. The striker currently has 11 goals and a further 3 assists to his name across his 20 starts in the Primera Liga. Varela was outstanding against Arsenal recently, and those performances are likely to have caught the eye of a host of clubs across Europe. Porto will want to keep him, but if he does go, it will be a significant transfer fee. It remains to be seen if Liverpool would be willing to pay such an amount, given the midfield overhaul last summer. Liverpool to sign a defender this summer. As the end of the season draws near, Liverpool are beginning to plan for the summer transfer window. This topic was discussed on Anfield Index's recent episode of Media Matters, where David Lynch pointed out the Reds' intent to sign a defender in the upcoming transfer window, highlighting Liverpool's necessity to strengthen their defense. Lynch notes, Liverpool's looking at enhancing their squad depth, pinpointing the defensive unit as a critical area for reinforcement. This focus underscores the club's proactive stance on addressing potential vulnerabilities and ensuring that the team remains robust in defense, a cornerstone of their recent successes. Lynch delves into the club's meticulous approach to scouting and signing a defender, emphasizing the importance of finding a player who not only possesses the requisite skill set but also aligns with the team's playing style and ethos. It's about more than just talent, it's about fitting into Liverpool's system, Lynch remarks, highlighting the dual focus on technical ability and compatibility with the team's tactical philosophy. Discussing Liverpool's appeal to potential signings, Lynch points out the allure of playing under the Anfield lights. The prospect of joining Liverpool is compelling for any player, he states, underscoring the club's prestigious status and the magnetic draw of contributing to its storied history. This appeal is a significant asset in attracting top-tier talent to the club. Through Lynch's insightful analysis, it becomes evident that Liverpool's pursuit of a defender in the summer transfer window is a calculated move aimed at reinforcing their squad for future challenges. The club's strategy of targeting players who complement their existing setup while also bringing individual quality to the team is critical for sustaining success. Liverpool and Chelsea both want a new Gabriel Jesus. The 18-year-old attacking midfielder has been turning heads in Brazil, and his progress has not gone unnoticed among scouts working for European sides. Guilherme has established himself in the Palmeiras team, making 33 first-team appearances across the Brazilian Serie A and the Copa Libertadores. Palmeiras are the team who produced Arsenal star Gabriel Jesus and Real Madrid-bound Endrick, and scouts believe Guilherme could be the next big thing. The Daily Mail reports that Liverpool and several other European clubs are scouting him. Palmeiras are well aware of the interest, and Guilherme signed a new contract in November which runs until 2026 and includes an exit clause worth €55 million. That move came after local reports suggested Bayern Munich and Chelsea were weighing up bids in the region of €35 million. While he is yet to score for Palmeiras, his talent is reflected by the fact that has been promoted to the Brazil under-20 squad, having scored 3 goals in just 4 appearances for the country's under-16s. The left-footed playmaker has been earmarked as a promising number 10, and Palmeiras youth director João Paulo Sampaio is sure the goals will come. He said, "We played in a tournament in Japan and Luis scored over 40 goals. The Japanese players were scared of him, but Luis doesn't get carried away. He knows the potential he has. He's a very special player." Having turned 18 in February, Guilherme would now be eligible for a transfer to Europe. If he does so, he will follow in the footsteps of Endrick, who will join Real Madrid from Palmeiras in July, having initially agreed to move back in December 2022, aged just 16. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.